So I'm Pegor Papazian. I'm one of the people who helped create the TUMO Center for Creative Technologies. And now I am the Chief Development Officer at TUMO, working on things like international expansion and just new areas like AI, introducing it into the curriculum, things like that.
Could you explain a bit for people who may not have heard about TUMO? What does it represent? What is it actually?
Right, so TUMO is an after-school program, a very special kind of after-school program that teenagers attend free of charge. All over the world now, we have 35,000 students that attend on a weekly basis, but that's expanding. It will probably double in the next couple of years. And it covers everything at the intersection of technology and design. So the skills that young people are empowered to develop at TUMO are things like computer programming, robotics, AI, but also game development, filmmaking, graphic design, music composition. There are 14 different topics, and it's a very personalized program. So we have software that dynamically generates personal learning plans and adapts them like a video game almost for each learner.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So we will have a TUMO in the Netherlands soon. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So we are partnering with OBA, the Public Library System of Amsterdam, to open a TUMO in Amsterdam in the southwest area, where there will be the OBA Next, kind of built the next version of public libraries. And within that, we'll have a TUMO with a capacity of about 1,500 students on a weekly basis. And it will open in several months from now, and really looking forward to that.
Will you be back?
Yes, of course. It looks like I'll be back to Amsterdam quite often.
Cool. And you were mentioning about the lot of changing going on, like AI and stuff, and you've been pioneering in an innovative learning approach. How do you think your model could be particularly effective, actually, in preparing young people for the future? When you have actually you need fewer people and you have more AI. That's something that you really mentioned. This is a dichotomy. So how do we, prepare people for that?
Yeah, we like to talk about this paradox that AI can teach you what you don't need to learn. As AI becomes more proficient at everything from doing math to fixing bicycles, especially when it will become embodied through robots. The question becomes, what should we be learning? And I think the main thing is what we've always believed at places like TUMO is to learn how to learn to keep growing and going, aspiring towards the next level of abstraction, if you will. What you consider fundamentals today may be something that you don't need to directly deal with tomorrow, but the amount of kind of effort that goes into learning at the next level is always the same. And so it will be about learning how to do things with these amazing tools that we will be getting through AI in a way that doesn't make us into consumers, that doesn't kind of victimize us by being kind of out of a job because what we thought of as a job is no longer available, or being kind of fed what the big companies, for example, want to supply us through AI, but instead taking charge of our own relationship with artificial intelligence and with technology in general. It's always been about that. It's always being about being in charge of the technology or in charge of our relationship with the technology, rather than being kind of passive in terms of how technology affects us.
Interesting. So there's one more thing I'm curious, because there's this. Do you still value traditional academic knowledge? So how do they need to collaborate or evolve with what you've envisioned? How do you see the place for academia?
Right. So academia is always important in a sense. It just needs to reinvent itself constantly. Mm-hmm. So learning traditional topics, it has never been really a thing because what's traditional has changed over time. So it could have been something like how to, I don't know, start a fire or build a home or something like that, to things like mathematics, for example. But even in mathematics, maybe arithmetic used to be a very important kind of skill to have, how to add and subtract and do long-form division, for example, in large numbers. That probably is less valuable today, but an understanding of mathematics which is more about abstraction and creating models and characterizing problems mathematically, that's probably going to be very relevant for a long time. So academic knowledge is always important, it's just always changing.